I had a coach in high school who really believed that in basketball I could be great, but in volleyball I could be one of the best. Volleyball for me at the time was a game of least errors, and so I really was a perfectionist and wanted to be the best that I could be. You know, looking back in life, now that coach didn't realize I could be the best in both. I went to UCLA on a volleyball scholarship, and after my first year, I just remember feeling like, gosh, I really miss playing basketball. You know, UCLA had recruited me for basketball, so I went into the athletic department and just said, hey, I would love to see if we could make it work where I could play both. We went to the Final Four all 4 of my years at UCLA in volleyball. We won the national championship twice.
Williams with the kill, and the Bruins have won their 2nd consecutive national championship.
I was a Honda Award winner in volleyball 2 years in a row, and then my final year I was National Player of the Year. The natural progression is, yes, I want to go play in the Olympics, and that was the goal. And so I trained really hard after coming back from my ACL injury my senior year. Unfortunately, I was the last cut of the '96 Olympic team. Getting cut from the Olympic team was, literally heartbreaking. And so for me, I really thought I'm gonna go back to doing something I loved in the past, which was basketball. I hadn't played in probably 2.5 years. My coach at the time, Kathy Olivier, was able to get me a tryout with the USA Jones Cup team. I was a little rusty, hadn't played in a while, but what I brought was my hustle and my heart and my rebounding. And they said, let's give her a shot. We went to Taiwan and won the gold, and from there it was history. I was in the USA system. At one point, probably 1999, I was USA Basketball Player of the Year. That's when I thought, okay, I have a shot at making the Olympic team. And for me, that drive of not making the Olympics, 4 years prior, it didn't matter that it was in another sport. It meant so much to me, and so I felt like I gave just even more. You can tell there's players that love playing basketball, that are talented, and then there's some that they're fighting for their life. That's how I felt. I'm fighting for my life. I want to make one of these 12, and I'll do whatever it takes. I don't need to be a starter. I'm going to come in and give you everything you need. Whatever it is, I'll do it. We traveled all over the world preparing. We played in Brazil. I remember our trip to Slovakia. Just to get to know these women over the course of 2 years, incredible athletes. And we kind of had a group that you hang out with more. We had a posse. It was Shamiqua, myself, Katie Smith, Yolanda Griffith, and Ruthie Bolton. We were the posse, the bench, basically. We called ourselves the bench, but the posse. And it was just a lot of fun, and you create these memories that you don't remember the games, right? You don't remember all the running and all the things you had to do, all the pain, but you remember the fun that you had with your teammates. And so to get to win a gold medal in Australia, which was an incredible place for the Olympics, it was a dream come true for me.